Hello everyone. So we'll wait just for another minute to have more user, then we'll start.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Hi, Ibrahim. See you tuned in. Welcome. Hi, Hugo. Glad to see you here, everyone. So, Mohammed, I think we can go ahead.
Yes, we can start, I think. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, cool. Truly exciting to have this AMA with you guys. It's going to be packed with several things. So maybe Mohammed will present the agenda so that people know exactly what we are going to discuss.
Perfect, we can do it. I think before doing that, we can just present ourselves a little bit and speak a little bit about Ridotto for the newcomers. So, from my end, Ahmed, co-founder, CEO of Ridotto, and I'm here today with Feiruz, which is the co-founder and the the lead behind the marketing of the entire project, which means CMO. And here at Ridotto, if I can say it's pretty simple, we are a GambleFi project, in a simple word, that decentralize the way of how casino works. So at Ridotto, we are proposing several features for all type of user base. Either if you are a gambler, if you're willing to gamble in decentralized way, no need for KYC, truly transparent, you can consume Ridotto. You can also consume it if you are willing to build your own casino in the future, or even a game, or assist your project with some gamify and gambling narrative. You can do it on Ridotto, or simply if you are looking to get some real yield. So you can do it as at Ridotto. We propose a bankroll where you will be able to provide liquidity and get yield. So this is it for what we are doing at Ridotto. So I will let you, Feiruz, present the agenda so that we can take a look on those topics.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for the small presentation, Mohammed. That will be helpful for everyone joining for the first time. So today we're going to have like four major points. The first one will be to have a kind of retrospective about our recent launch of the Ridotto protocol. We'll discuss some stats and showcase the impact and the reception of the latest initiatives. Then we'll kind of do a small analysis of how we notice things are working in the Ridotto platform, areas of improvements. It's also a chance for us to reflect on our journey by also checking your valuable insights and giving you the solutions and the big chapters that we are working on in order to improve all those small hurdles, which will be the third part. And last but not least is the grand final. So best for last. So I made this on purpose, guys. Sorry for that, in order to keep it at the end because we're going to discuss some really cool and consistent things like all during the AMA. And the last parts would be demos, big announcements, and big reveals that we believe are going to set the stage for everything that's coming next. So sorry for letting this till the end, but yeah, bear with us.
Thank you, Feiruz. Just something to emphasize on, we took all your question. So this session have been made so that we can answer to the maximum of them. We'll also see if we have some time by the end of the session, we can pick more questions. And for sure, we are always available on Telegram to make sure to on or social to make sure to answer to your need. Okay, so maybe Feiruz, the first chapter is about the analysis of the launch. Is it right?
Yes, yes, exactly. So, if you tune in for the first time, we have launched our Ridotto platform, which is the true GambleFi platform where you'll find 100% on-chain games. So that was our first release, and that's what's opening the road for more things. The launch was successful, seamless experience. Most important thing, and shout out to the dev team: zero security breach, zero downtime on a fully decentralized protocol. That's something awesome we need to celebrate all today. So thank you, Mohamed and the team. So one more thing that's so now we're checking the June dashboard with Mohamed. So we just
Yes.
need to emphasize here that all the stats that we see for people that don't know about the platform are stats with only 1 month old platform and only three test games. So I'll let you, Mohamed, tell more
Okay.
about the numbers.
Okay, so here the numbers have been growing significantly at the launch of the platform. This is pretty normal, as users are looking to take a look at what have been building during this past years. As you mentioned, Feiruz, we had no issue so far. We did several releases. Maybe it is not visible from user perspective. We are fixing several things that are happening behind the scene. So we manage while you are playing on the platform, we were also deploying some fix, deploying some mini feature, some enabler that didn't even interrupt the platform itself. So this is which is good. It means that at large scale we can accept this fault tolerance. The metrics are pretty good in terms also of security. We didn't have any security breach. Everything works well. We was a little bit worried, when you deploy your first smart contract with fund in a blockchain, when everything is transparent, is clear. So it leads you to receive various vector of attack. So hopefully it have been worked pretty smoothly. We didn't manage to deploy any fix for smart contract side. Everything works well till now so far. The unique thing that we mentioned and that we are willing to emphasize on is we managed to notice a big volume over the daily wager, but at some point it's just starting to reduce over time. We are aware about this. This is mainly due to the end of the campaign, the Dijon one that lasts for an entire month. So this is why we are working to have several type of campaign that will run to our website. We will show you also on the demo part how we are going to do it. It means from a gambler perspective, you will be able to earn extra reward by using the platform, not only via the game, but on a weekly basis, monthly basis, so that we can increase this user base. So this is something that we are aware of and we are working on. Overall, all the other metrics looks good so far. And for me personally, it was a bit challenging to keep monitoring the first week to see if we have some malicious attack and everything. But so far as things work smoothly, so we'll focus more into releasing more feature, and we'll be more confident to increase our catalog of game, catalog of feature, and expose more and more. That we will showcase you in the demo.
Yeah, great. And yeah, we have exceeded the 50K bets, which is something really cool. It's just a month away and 3 games. I keep reminded about this.
And also only in BC Smart Chain. It means that we didn't expand over other chain, which is also feasible. So
yeah, it speaks a lot about the potential scalability and growth of the ecosystem. We're here just scratching the surface, and we have already discussed this with the community before. We needed to do that battle testing with only three first games in order to be more confident, and then we move to the superior speed. So cool. The stats are looking really, really nice. We've had an awesome run, and thus we know that there are plenty of room of improvements. And so we took into consideration your all your feedbacks, like everything. We scrutinized the chats, everything, all the feedbacks that were there were tested, checked, and we have combined them into into big chapters. So technically, we have also noticed, and we are aware that there are majorly two problematics in the current protocol. The first thing that players may attest is, while the glass box of Ridotto, with the Web3 approach where everything is transparent, we are on the real break in innovation here. It kind of hits what the user have always expected from a casino protocol, which means that in Web2 everything is seamless. There's no waiting time, and of course you kind of need to deposit funds. Even if your funds are not yours when you deposit them, but while playing the games, it's kind of seamless. On the other hand, in Ridotto, because we are paving the roads in Web3, there is some waiting time in order. It's the nature of Web3. We need to get the blockchain confirmation, and there were several signings. So you needed several approvals. So we are aware of this challenge. We know that it impacts the user experience and also the thrill of the game in the protocol, and thus, of course, the adoption. So we worked on this. The good thing when you are aware of the problems is that you take them seriously into consideration and you work on them in order to improve them. So here our goal, and the chapter that we started working on, is to imitate the seamless and swift experience of Web2 while upholding the core principle of the blockchain, which are keeping, of course, transparency, the security, and the decentralization, and try to converge the maximum into a good UX, in order to enhance the general user experience. So here, Mohamed, maybe here you can give us more.
I think it will be better to showcase some real graph. Let me share again my screen to describe a little bit. So I'm pretty sorry for this part. It's a bit technical. I'm trying to make it simple. It's not. We cannot show you some end product here because technically we are building several several components like the trusted forwarder, the gas layer, etc. But here I'm just sharing with you what we are building, try to simplify it so everyone will understand what is happening. Once everything will come together, it will expose the final result that I'm going to disclose also with you. So for the issue with transaction, technically, this is how the existing workflow. We will take the example of user flipping a coin. So we have three major steps. We have the play, the wait, and the claim. So when a user play for the first time in a coin flip, so he need to interact with the game contract. So in this case, he can sign 2 times, second time to approve, then first time to approve, then second time to trigger the flip. Then this smart contract will also interact with our global RNG and bankroll. So the global RNG, as I mentioned in several previous AMA, is mainly to handle the transparency of generating a random number, and the bankroll, which is the main components that handle all the fund of Ridotto. After maintaining this, after triggering the initial flip, so we will handle it to one of our RNG provider. So the main one that we are using so far is Chainlink. So we are sending it to Chainlink and just keep waiting till having a response from Chainlink. So we are looping again and again and again. Once we got this response, we are also asking user to claim through the platform with the auto claim model. It means that he need to sign again. To sign again, to play and claim the previous reward, which can lead to several transactions. So we rework the entire process to make it more simple. So this will be the new approach that we are going to use for the game. So first of all, it will be only two major layers, where a user needs to interact only single time, not two. So at this stage, we will have this new scenario. A user will interact, will ask to flip the coin. It will send a request to our global RNG components, to the bankroll to transfer the token. Then we will put and send a request to our Chainlink provider. Once the Chainlink provider will identify and choose the random number, he will also have the permission through the global RNG to send the reward. It means that the user will no longer need to claim its reward. It will be natively done once the random number are identified. So in this way, we will simplify the workflow. But this is not everything that we put into the new implementation. We are also implementing what we call a eightless transaction. What does this mean? So for the moment, let's imagine that a user will connect through the platform. He will need to have the main chain token. It can be BNB, ETH, or something, plus USDT. So this is how it works. And each time he signs, he will need to keep spending the blockchain token and also the USDT. So by implementing such technology, things that we are already working on, we will ask user to sign only 2 times. It will be an approval, then 1 extra signature per game. It means we will delegate all this behavior of spending token to a third party that we call a relayer. Then the user can also play with ERC20 token without having need to have native token. What does it mean? Let's imagine you connect to your MetaMask, you have USDT, but you don't have BNB, as example. In the actual case, you cannot play in the Ridotto platform. And also in other dApp, you need to have BNB in order to start playing. So in our case, there will be no longer a need to have it. You just have USDT. You don't need to care to get out from Ridotto, start swapping again other token to get more BNB, to spend more. So it will be pretty transparent. We will charge you in USDT. We will pass this into a relayer that will do the entire work for you. In this case, we will reduce the number of transactions, and also we will need a single token to pay for the transaction fee and also for the bet itself. So yes, it can be a bit complicated for several people, but let's take a real example. So I'm taking the use case of CoinFlip. So let's imagine that we have a gambler who joined the platform and trying to gamble 100 times, as example. So in the existing platform, he need to play with he need to pay with BNB the fee. He need to have a different token to trigger the game. And if he's trying to play, as example, lots of time, he will have at least double transaction to sign, because technically he will need to claim the reward and he need to bet on the game. So which is pretty huge. With such new implementation, we will reduce everything. It means that for a single game, you will need only to sign once. As example, you connect over CoinFlip, you sign once, you give the permission. You can give it for a month, for a week, for a year. It's up to you. It's up on your security risk. When you give the permission, you can just click as a simple Web2 application, Web2 Casino. It will be pretty seamless for you. You don't even need to look for the transaction or sign it, but you can continue verifying that everything is running on chain. You can still see your transaction running without having need to sign it. So by doing that, we are completely reducing the number of transactions. This is good. This is what we're going to implement really for the short term. We have ongoing work that we started starting from the launch. We got this alert from the community and we started working on it. We clearly understand that having something good without any security issue is good, but we need to look more for adoption, for user acquisition, and this is a barrier for not only Ridotto, but every dApp. So this is one of the solutions that we are implementing. And beside to it, we are also willing to leverage this into completely removing the transaction over the platform. And to do this, there is also a chapter that we are working on with account abstraction. So by implementing this, you can imagine in the future connecting with Google accounts or Twitter accounts or just an email in order to be able to bet on the platform without having a need to handle a wallet. So this is also something that we put into the pipe. It won't be on the short term, it's more for the long term. But now for the upcoming week and month, you can look for the trusted forwarder implementation with less message sign. Then we will grow more to reach this layer for multiple authentication using Google, etc. So this was a short brief about how we are going to enhance the UX for playing the game over the platform.
Yeah, thank you, Mohammed. I think that this is going to be a game changer into the adoption parts, because we've heard several people from the community saying that it's kind of frustrating to sign several times. Each time you want to play a game, each time you want to claim, it was a little bit harassing them and not letting them immerse into the games. So super cool that we are working on this chapter. And as we all know, having a killer concept like ours is good. It's just the start. The idea is to make it the go-to choice, where it is on the top of mind of everyone, and it's easy to access, easy to play, seamless experience. And here, where the real game and the real challenges begin. So I will just talk about my second point, which is the adoption part. So thank you, because you have mentioned this. One of the solutions we are going to bring are the UX enhancements you talked about, Mohamed. And then we have two more things. So we worked on a referral program that is too good to ignore, that acts as an autonomous user acquisition campaign. The idea is that each user, each community member can have a referral link that he's going to share with his friends, community, etc. It's going to work for individuals, for YouTubers, influencers, etc. And they are going to get a win-win a win-win thing with the referral program. Each time you invite a friend, he plays on the Ridotto protocol, you win extra rewards. So here we have some physical rewards and some crypto rewards. Super cool, super interesting, into a sleek gamified way. I don't know, Mohammed, um, if you have the demo for it today.
Yes, I have the demo for it for sure. I
Okay.
prepared this. I can go for it.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
so what Feroz discussed is about pushing user to attract more user into the platform. And to do this, we have referral program and also more side program. What does it mean? So let's imagine you played a coin flip and you win over the platform. You will earn basically what a coin flip gave you. But if you share your earning over social, you will earn more Ridotto points. And those points can be converted to physical reward, can be converted to crypto. So here, this is how it will look like. The platform, when you connect, you will start seeing some diamond everywhere on all the game. So this will be the kind of currency that we are rewarding people with when they invite new user, or when they share their earning. We will have several challenges that you will need to do that will boost us from a user acquisition perspective, and also give you more points. So when the user will connect in his profile, we will completely revamp this section. This is the new version on how it will look like. You will have different section, referral builder and macro, and on the referral section, you will see a referral link. I think everyone is familiar with. So you will just copy it and you can share it with your community or your friend. Once you share it, each time once he connect over the platform, there will be a different milestone to reach. For the first connection, you will get X points. For each amount volume bet, you will get X reward, and so on. We can have some weeks where, as example, the reward will be doubled. it means that you will need to engage heavily to convert more people to you consume the platform. And you can also have some tool where you can forecast how many reward you can get. You can, as example, start check in about your community size, discuss a little bit the average spend, and you can start predicting the different allocation that you can get. Once you get the allocation, we will reward those users that help us to bring more user and more volume to the platform. There will be a set of chests that you can open it. Once you open it, you will get different reward ranging, as I said, from token, physical reward. It can be Ridotto NFT, it can be USDT, it can be Bitcoin, it can be some real asset. So we'll have large set of chests based on how many points you get, based also on the risk that you are willing to take. Some chests will be pretty high rewarding, but with less probability. Others will be less risk, but less reward. And this will run also, the challenge behind this is it will be transparent also. We are not using any centralized servers or Web2 technology. Everyone will be able to check that it have been done on ethical way, and everyone can really assist the probability to win on those chests. We also will expose some metrics so that you will know which community are working the most with you to help you to adopt a strategy of a kind of decentralized business developer for us, so that you can bring more users to the platform. And this is it so far. This is how the referral will look like. And as I said, we will include several share mechanisms across the platform where you will be able to share this you're winning all the time, and each time you share it, you will get some reward. So people will adopt several strategy. We can have the strategy of farmer. Let's imagine you are a degen, you are gambling on the platform. You can still keep gambling. Then by the end of the day, just keep doing those challenges. So for the people that came from gaming universe, they will understand this pretty easy. And we will also help new users to understand this concept, so that we can promote Ridotto at large scale and also get more users to consume the platform.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you for showing it. It's easier to explain by showing rather than just talking. So yeah, the referral mechanism is going to be a real booster in the user acquisition. It's a totally win-win between the community and Ridotto, because as much as you share your winning, we are going to increase the reach of Ridotto. As much as you are inviting new friends, we are expanding the user base, and you are also going to have some super juicy rewards, which is really cool. So I will move to the third point for the adoption part, which is the enhancement of the game catalog. So technically, it's cool. We have launched with 3 games. We have some cool metrics. Mohammed has stated that the numbers went a little bit down because we stopped the competition. So this is one factor. The second factor is that a user is super excited. He's like a full battery, super excited, and then he starts playing the game. So he plays first time, second time, third time. The battery is starting to get lower and lower, the excitement battery, because he already knows the game, and we are kind of a switcher generation. We want more, we want new things, we want to explore new games. So for user acquisition, we get people, but then these people need some more games in order to stay in the platform. So that's why we have a very large game selection of games that we have already on shelf that is ready to deploy. It's a one button click. We have nearly 50 games. Mohammed is now showing you some small examples.
By the way, I didn't include here the 3 other games that I'm going to do the demo for it. So
Yeah.
they are not part of this screen. It will be 3 more extra games that we are going to have
We just
as a demo.
here some few examples by categories. So we're going to have the slots. For the slots, we have a large, super large choice with different styles, different items, different themes. We're ranging from only one line, three rows. Slots, which are the simplest, and then going forward with more matricial slots. We have a second category of games that are the slider games. So sliders, wheels. We have different types of them that are already. So all what I'm telling you here are ready to go. It's just a matter of few hours, or not few hours. It's just one click deployment. So um, we have the sliders, and then the third category is what we call the innovative games. So those games are not made the same way. It's not hand drawn. They are fully made on 3D, which will be more immersive, nicer to play, etc. And that will be a change in the type of games. We are also going to launch some a set of classic games as the traditional casino games, like Plinko, for example, as you see in the screen. So right now we have around 50 games that are already developed and ready. Mohamed, why don't we launch everything at once?
This is a good question. We can do it, but technically, for the moment, we are doing several optimization, as I shared before. So the first thing is to implement this trusted forwarder with the gasless transaction, and add on it the abstraction, the account abstraction layer. So I can describe a little bit the process of a game. So when we start implementing a new game, we start with the brainstorming session to discuss the scenario. Then when we discuss the scenario, it is pretty complex because on the blockchain we cannot do everything. So we need to also check the feasibility of it. So we need to assess with smart contract developer.
So you
Once
kind of uh, going back and forth with
yes,
between the marketing team, battling several times in order
yes,
to make things happen, and having some super nice concepts, and then Mohammed says, no, we can't implement this. This is not possible. Here's how we can switch it, and then we revamp the concepts in order to the Web3 environment, and that's how it works. Sorry for
then
interruption.
then then we have all the assets. We have the front end, we have the back end, which is completely based on smart contract. So now, with the actual migration that we'll have with the new implementation, it will lead us to completely migrate the existing game. So if we have, as example, 3 games that are operational, to do a new migration to the new implementation, it will lead us to 3 different deployment, each one in different environment for 3 games. It means that 9 deployment. So I will need to imagine if we have 10 game, 20 game, and we implement a gasless solution, we can't even migrate because technically it will be with the resource that we have, it will take really long time to be able to migrate and apply this gasless solution. So this is why we are really focusing for the moment, putting our effort to enhance the UX, have all the game under this gasless concept. Then once it is established, we can release all of them. But still, we will keep releasing the game, but in really small speed for the moment, at least for the upcoming month. Then starting from Q2 or Q3, we will have the fully operational gasless model that will leverage the possibility to release more and more. So this is why releasing game in once it's not possible.
Yeah, cool. Thank you, Mohammed. But still, the good news is that we are still shipping games by batches. Mohammed and the team make sure that they are compliant with the new model so that they don't have to migrate them. And stay tuned here. We are going to show them in few minutes.
And here, what we are talking about is shipping the game that are completely related to casino. As example, all what's about lottery, betting, and build, it is not part of it. It means that for this, we will go hard on it, and we can release, and we are doing our best. Here, I'm more talking about slot game, where here having a smooth UX is necessary. I'm talking about the coin flip like slider. So this for those game, this is where the complexity arrive, where we really need to add this extra layer before starting pushing more and more.
Yeah, cool. So I think we have spoken a lot, and we need to go to the last, most crisp and most interesting parts for the community. Before that, should we take a question or two before going into this?
Let's continue, I think, with the demo because we still have three stuff to show. Then we can take some question, I think.
Yeah.
Still have 20 minutes.
Okay, amazing. So now, Mohammed, what's next?
I think we can do by quick intro video for betting. Let me share it.
This is the avant-première video for the ones that are attending the AMA. Let's go.
Perfect. So
yes, we keep the heart in the game, but we need to trust only the chain. We don't trust anyone else. So of course, when you see a video teasing, you understand that the launch is not so far, right, Mohammed?
We need to see the product, right? First. So yeah. This is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Okay, let me share my screen again. And okay, so same platform. This is our development testnet. So if you try to reach the URL, you want to be able to do it. It is kind of protected. And how it look like? So on betting, you will connect on the website. You will have new section called Sport Betting. When you click on it, you will start seeing several events. Here, the blockchain where the betting will be exposed, it will be mainly on Polygon because we need to consume a zero liquidity pool for the moment, which are available on Polygon for the moment. But later, we can truly expand to other chain. So pretty simple here. You connect as usual. No need for KYC. No need for extra confirmation. As long as you have a wallet, as long as you have fun, you can connect and start playing. Here we will see different league, different sport types. We are also willing to integrate esports. It will be also part of it. We can maybe take a real bet here, Feiruz, and to showcase how it looks like. Okay, so let's take as example. I'm not an expert in betting, so I hope I won't lose. So here we will have different possibility of bet over sports game. This is pretty generic. We can have single one where you are willing to have dedicated odd, or you can combine them. Then you will specify the number of USDT that you are willing to put in place. So here, as example, let's take 10 USDT. And you can just click on bets. You will have a message on MetaMask. You will sign it. Then once signed, you will go under my bet section, and you will see all the bets that you made. The accepted one will be available here. The settled one, where you lose, will be under this section. And also the unredeemed one, where you can redeem to get some reward. You can have them here with the possibility to do it one by one, or simply click to bundle all transaction into single one. So what you are seeing here right now is completely on-chain. Those are not placeholder. So all those data are available. We are querying Subgraph. We are requesting the smart contract on-chain, which is completely operational. So this is regard.
This is a real product that we are trying here.
Yes. What else I can add? I mentioned before that we are working with several mechanisms to increase the user acquisition. One of them was to reward people over sharing their winning about Ridotto in social. So we managed to implement this in Bitin. So you will click on share. When you click on share, it will tell you to share the information over Twitter with specific tweet. Once you share it on your network, it will give you more reward points. Then you can convert later into different reward. So this is it. Let's take a look on the mobile, how it look like. Sorry for all these error here. Okay, so on mobile, same things. It's pretty smooth, nice UI where you can connect with your MetaMask. You can also bet on the mobile pretty easily. You will keep here. The complexity was to fit several data into single screen because we need to keep seeing your bit slip. We need to confirm, etc. It was pretty challenging for the marketing team, but we managed to did it. So here you can choose several events that you are willing to bet on. At any time, you can click on your bet slip, see what are the different bets that you have, check if you are willing to go from single combo, you can close it, move back, check your bet again, claim them. So it's pretty smooth, so that every user can either use it from a desktop perspective or a mobile one.
So here the challenge from a design perspective was, as Mohammed says, to fit several information into one single screen, but also to have it seamless on the mobile. We have some examples of some other traditional players that are not as seamless as we see now. For the betters, they can confirm this in the chat later. But we try to make it very clean, very simple, easy to navigate. As Mohammed said, it's going to be sports and esports, and later on the live sports betting.
Mm-hmm. And here we reproduce the complete betting experience from a Web2 solution. Here, when for the expert in the field, they can understand that there is different markets that you can bet on for a single match. And this is also the initial version that we are going to release. We are also going to implement the esport, the live betting, implement also the custom betting. So there is a lot of things that are coming with the betting. But at launch, you can expect a platform, this one that I'm showing you right now, where you can start bet pretty soon.
Yeah, amazing. And betting is one other feature that is going to leverage massively user acquisition for Ridotto. So
Yes.
it's a big launch for us. And yeah, we are keen on seeing the results very soon after the launch.
What else I can say here also in the platform, in contrast to other platform that we've seen in the sphere, here we are combining two major offer, which is betting and games that we propose. So it means we can have big user retention. The user will come, he will do some bets here, and he can, if he win, he can try it, flip it, do some poker with it. So it will be pretty interesting to see how user behave when we combine this big two offer into single platform.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so what do we have into the pipe? Still have 10 minutes, have a lot of things to show. So what I suggest, we can go with the 3 other games that we are releasing also.
So even though Mohamed may seem a little bit reticent on launches and he wants things to be perfect before launching, he was like underwater trying to finish 3 super exciting games in order to launch them pretty soon, that he's going to show right now.
Perfect. So we have three games. We have the wheel, we have the video poker, and the shifumi. We can start with the wheel. Let me just close the sound. Yes, with the sound experience, it feels way better. Yes.
I think
This
that's better to
one,
have it with the sound, moment.
sorry.
I think it's better to have it with the sound.
It's a bit challenging for me. So,
Oh, okay, because you
did
explain.
someone notice something not normal here in the screen? Did you notice something, Feroz, here?
No.
No. Okay, I'm beating with the RDT token here.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, so yes, for the one that's asking when RDT, when we can do it, just I do it in purpose to have this demo, be able to bet on chain on this game with RDT token, just to tell you that it is something that we are working on. It is technically the token is here, but we are doing the migration of the token due to the Uniswap issue. So we are doing the migration. Once the migration is ready, we will open the road. Otherwise, it will just double the effort for the triple the effort for the development team. Okay, so here I will connect. I will for the wheel pretty simple. Let's imagine I will put 10 RDT or just one, just to keep enough fund for the demo. Then for the scenario, pretty simple, generic wheel, where I will spin. Here I'm having a pop-up MetaMask. You are not seeing it. I'm going to confirm. I'm confirming this. So keeping the generic behavior of other game. So a user will see here the outcome of his ongoing bets. He can check everything on chain, and we are running for the moment completely on Binance Smart Chain on mainnet. So here, let's see what is the outcome. I just lost here. So we can verify it again. So we can verify it on the MetaMask block explorers side, and we can see that for the moment I managed to interact with the wheel smart contract. I managed to play with RDT token, and I lost here. So this is the first game that we are going also to launch in the upcoming week. Maybe Fabrice, you have something to add about this? There is just some small change that we are going to include into the UI to make it more responsive. Overall, everything is pretty ready as we are playing it right now into the mainnet.
Yeah, super cool. Let's go for the other ones since we don't have much time left.
Okay, so for the other game that we have, it was Wheel. We have the Shikumi. I think everyone know this game. Rocket, paper, scissors. When the user will need to choose a specific figure, then same thing. Here we are not going to expose it with RDT for sure. It will be USDT, but I can play with it here in RDT. Same thing. I can bet multiple time. I can shoot. I have a pop-up that you don't see about MetaMask. I'm signing it. Same thing happen. I will get waiting for confirmation from the blockchain. So here it's run also completely on Binance Smart Chain, the mainnet. So here we are waiting for the result of the RNG. Once I get the results, I can start seeing the outcome of each hand. So here I lose. Here I win, and so on. So this is the next game that we are also going to release. Do you have something to add about this virus?
Yes, so this game was designed on purpose because it's a childhood game. Everyone knows it. It's intercultural. It speaks to several people, and it is super cool to play. So here we're kind of switching from the traditional games that we have on traditional casinos to other type of games that include some cooler interactions and that speaks to different types of cultures.
Okay, last one, which is video poker. I think everyone know this game, pretty familiar. So here we are displaying the different hand, the different possibility of winning. User will be able to play in different token. Here I'll play in USDT as example, and you can ask for for let me try here. I will use RDT instead because I don't have enough fund in this test account. Pretty simple. I will wait for the outcome from the blockchain. Then based on the hand that I'm getting, I can either cash out or try to redraw again. So this is pretty classic game for every casino. Maybe Firuz, you have something to add regarding this?
Yes, so this deck is a very nice Ridotto deck. Maybe we can make somebody win it on the next competition.
Yes, why not? So this is how it works. Then you can redraw again and keep playing the game again and again. Okay, so this is it regarding all the ongoing game that we are going ready to release in short term, besides the bidding. Did we miss something here, Feroz?
No, I think we've gone through everything from the structural things that we are doing in order to enhance the user experience to the immediate launches to come, like Betin. So Betin is coming very, 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 very soon. I'll let you bet on the dates. And the three other games also are ready and come in couple of days, I would say. I think that we are kind of running out of time. We have like 5 more minutes.
Okay, so let's take at least some question. So what I suggest, I have here some question that I can see from the community. The first thing was, what are Ridotto's plan for partnerships with influencer, builder, or ever meme coin? So maybe Feroz, you can take the lead on the influencer, make it short. Then I can discuss more the builder and the meme coin part.
Yeah, definitely. So, if you noticed, we have been partnering with top tiers influencers during the past month. So we were featured with the Banter Show with 3 top performing shows, which are Kyle Dupes, Sheldon the Sniper, and In the Game from Hustlepedia. We were also featured with Joe Paris during the last month and several Twitter influencers. So the influencer part is not going to come in batches. It's a continuous process that we are working on in order to that has several goals. So first, enhance the visibility of Ridotto. And then we have the second goal, which is after the launch of the different games and the different and the sports betting is becoming another type of promotion, which is the streaming the games, going on with kick streamers, etc. So we have 2 types of promotions that we are going to work on. And yeah, if you have other propositions, don't hesitate to come back to us.
Okay, so this was regarding influencer. For the building part, this is pretty straightforward. So we'll work with our set of partner. You can expect in the future, once the building is operational, to have some QL that run their own lottery on the platform, slot machine. We have also established a set of partnership before. We will look after in order to make it happen. I also having a NAMA session in 2 weeks with very exciting community. I won't disclose it yet. So
don't spoil, please.
Okay, it will be in 2 weeks.
Called,
Yes, I think it's not 9 or 10 April. It's not fixed yet, but we have in NAMA with the curious community. I can
10.
I can assure this. And about the meme coin, I discussed this days ago, I think, or 2 days ago in the Telegram chat. Yes, as you see, we are aware over the potential user acquisition that can give us Ridotto. Technically, we are open. We can accept any ERC20 token, as you said, as you see here in the Ridotto platform. I managed to bet with RDT. I can accept any other token. It should be an issue. So here it is more business decision. If we are willing to stick to the Ridotto brand with Memecoin, so is it we need to also be selective over the project Memecoin? The majority of them have really long, short period of being exposed. So we are thinking about this. We clearly see the potential that with really few effort we can involve lots of users, but we need to more dig dive into this topic internally in order to start offering it to a wider scope.
Yeah, because
So
there are meme coins and meme coins. For meme coins like Pepe, Dogecoin, etc., those are well known communities that are here for pretty much long time. We can consider working adding the token if it fits into the whitelist measures that we have established. For other so there's meme coin and shit coins. So yeah, we need to do the balance between both.
I see here question in chat, when does the app launch for mobile? It is already the case. So you can use Ridotto.io on MetaMask mobile and you can play with it. And it will be the case for all the upcoming release. We are supporting everything in mobile. I can understand that some people will emphasize on the App Store or the Google Store. This is challenging not for Ridotto, but for every app. So it means that once you have some payment done through the platform, you need to use their protocol, which is not centralized, which is centralized. So in this case, this is where it has some limitation, but Ridotto will be supported across mobile device. It is already the case. Betting, you will be able to bet on your mobile. You can download your Trust wallet, MetaMask wallet, whatever wallet, connect with Ridotto and bet. So it is already accessible on mobile and all the device that have wallet. So this is it. I see a question here. I'd like to know more about upcoming release of Sport Betting. No, for the release, as I said, as we shared a few minutes ago, it is kind of new to ready. So just finalizing small stuff, and we are going to share it with the community and announce it. I see another question here. Maybe we can have 5 minutes, Feiruz, then we can stop.
No problem.
Question about NFT. When can we use all those NFT we farmed? Possible to leave an ETA? We are working on it in parallel, so you can expect having 3 type of lottery to deploy first. Then you will have the slot. We will start with lottery first, then the slot. I shared with you why, because technically we are working on this model on gasless, and the gasless model will impact only the real casino game, not lottery, etc. So this is why we are starting with lottery, as we will don't need to migrate them later. So for lottery, you can expect the 3 type of lottery: the single round lottery, the multiple round lottery, and the NFT lottery. And with the NFT lottery, you can also propose a real world asset. It means you can inject Rolex and run your own lottery. We are working on different protocol that propose that. So this is the 3 type of lottery that we are going to propose. And for the ETA, within end of Q2, it should be more than enough, I think, to have initial version of the lottery.
So the casino ownership NFTs, if you have them, keep them. It's a rare currency. You're going to need them, and they're going to be very scarce in the next months. If you don't have them, this is the time to farm them. You can just stake RDT and farm the casino ownership NFTs. You can either use them for yourself, or while we are onboarding more partners into the build phase, you'll be able to sell them to those partners. So yeah, keep them safe. They are very scarce.
And also the daily emission reward for NFT will change over time. For the moment, it is kind of stable, but once we run the build, we trigger the build, for sure it will reduce. So in this case, it will give more scarcity for those NFT. What I can tell, I see here a recurrent question about the bridge, when bridge go live. We are working on it. There is several dependencies, mainly with Chainlink, CCIP technology, etc. Why? Because we are not only targeting next month, we are targeting a whole view for the product, and one of the biggest view will be the cross-chain liquidity and the cross-chain application. It means to have global bankroll across all chain, So this is why the token is taking time to migrate it. We are trying to make it unified across all chain and to do one single migration. Yes, I can understand that it's annoying for user not being able to do arbitrage and not being to move it from chain, but it is an ongoing topic. We are working hard on it. The complexity also is to guide user over the migration process. So here we will also have a guide where you can connect, do it step by step, to be able to help different user from different background to migrate, because it is complex, but we will keep it simple for you. What else? Maybe last question, Feiruz, and we can stop. Should we take last one?
Yeah, let's go.
Perfect. So yes, I will take this one because I'm willing to answer to it. What is the status on the DAO? This is a big topic. So for the moment, there is two big chapter. I think this is a good question that will share the Ridotto vision with everyone. For the moment, on the technical circle, the DAO is ready. So it means that from tomorrow, we can start having votes and start implementing stuff based on what the community will decide and working together. But from a pure community perspective, we are not ready at all. Why? I can give you my own background. So I managed to work previously and to contribute in several big open source products, the Apache one as example, when I had this spirit of open source pretty deep inside of me. It means that I'm taking my time not only to complain, not only to share negative vibes, but also to take an hour or two and see what's the thing that I can do that can help project to move further. This is something that for the moment at Ridotto is done at really poor level. I can understand. I see some big name that help us on this on a daily, weekly basis. I can see our ambassador. I can see Matthias, Reiko. I can see people from the community. Bring your mind, etc. So they are pretty helpful because they share with us issue and also they propose how to fix them. This is how we can grow together. So the idea here is when we complain about something, it is better to propose solution and propose how we can help. As example, I see a few comments yesterday about the UX being poor. I don't accept such comment because technically it doesn't help us to progress. As a community, you need to participate in the project. We are not into a model where we have a company and investor. We are more in a model where we give you opportunity to be into something innovative. We choose the approach to not have VC, to have community, to help us move further. And if you are part of this journey, you should participate. How you can participate? I can imagine here we have people from all corner of the world that can propose to translate or just to help us in the translation, to help us to propose Ridotto in Spanish, in Italian, in Chinese, or whatever. Yes, we are a team, we are growing, but we are still capped. With the help of the community, we can grow faster, we can do more user acquisition, and you can help us really a lot. So
something cool here to emphasize on, Mohammed, is something that may seem to you like very small, may be of a big help for us. For example, as Mohammed says here, for the different corners of the world, we are an international community. Sometimes we need your approach in order to approach, for example, the Chinese market, or you need your help on the translation, or we need even your help into community management and helping us attract users from X country or Y or Z. So I understand that it's not a lack of will, but maybe you don't know where to help. So please feel free to contact us in order to help us in anything you know you can do. Like if you're a designer, we need you. If you're a developer, we need you too. Mohammed needs you even more. So yeah, don't hesitate to propose your help. If we grow, we're going to grow together, and that's the spirit we want to share. If you have some feedbacks, they are really welcome. But try to give us suggestions. Like try the platform. If you don't like it, that's fine. Here we are improving things. We are in proximity with the community. Give us what things you don't like, what's not functioning, what are the bugs, the errors, etc. That's how you are going to nourish us and simplify the work for us in order to speed up development and growth.
Perfect. Well said, Feroz. I think that's all with question so far. Maybe we can stop here. We consumed more, more
Let's
the
let's
more
have
than
the betting video played before we just shut the Twitter space for those
okay.
who see it.
You are willing to share it again?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do it. No worry.
So bet on the dates. Let's see.
Okay.
Super cool. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Leave us your comments and your suggestions on Telegram. If you have some more questions, please feel free to ask them on Telegram or Discord. Will be available to answer everything. Thanks.
Same. Thank you, everyone, for being available today. So I will take more time to take today to take a look to Telegram to answer to the question that we didn't manage to handle here, and see you for next time. Thank you.